So this is a little flow chart. All right, I guess it's a flow chart. It's like a little tree of what complex numbers are. Okay, complex numbers are comprised of A, which is a real number, plus BI, which is an imaginary number. So a real number plus an imaginary number. Okay, real numbers are basically what you would call numbers. Okay, all of these flow down are different levels of numbers. Natural numbers are numbers that you see in nature. Whole numbers above zero. Okay, 1, 2, 3, everything counting up to infinity. Okay, whole numbers are the same thing as natural numbers, but they also include zero. Okay, integers are what you kind of think of as whole numbers, but they also include negative numbers. Right, rational numbers are any number that's a real number that can, but you can divide it evenly, like 0.5 or 0.75. Okay, whereas irrational numbers are like the ones like 1/3. That's like 0.3333333 or 2/3, 0.6666666. Okay, irrational is going to have to be a fraction because it cannot be a decimal. Rational numbers can be an even decimal. Okay, and all of these are real numbers. Okay, basically just we think of as numbers. Okay, imaginary numbers have I. Okay, like we talked about, it's got a square root of a negative in it. Okay, there's two different types: imaginary numbers where they have imaginary has a part that's a real number plus the imaginary or minus the imaginary, and then pure imaginary only has the part with the I. Okay, it doesn't have something added onto it. All right, that's all. Okay, so that's just like some definitions for you. We're gonna do 4 problems like what we've already done before. So I know you're gonna know how to do this to refresh our memories to get us back into it. Okay. First, we're going to do the square root of negative 64. Okay, we were breaking down radicals or square roots in 3.2 notes. Okay, and if you remember, anytime it's negative, okay, first thing we need to do is pop an I out, is what we said. Okay, because it sounds kind of gross, but it's easy to remember. Right, anytime it's negative, we'll take the -1 first and the positive number underneath the square root sign out to the side. That way, we can just break this down normal, right? And what is the square root of -1? I, right? I. Okay, we just saw that at the beginning. So that becomes I. Okay, and I always goes outside, so we circle it. And on these, y'all, we're looking for pairs, right? So we broke it down fully in the past, but I'm going to try to save us a little bit of time this time. So anytime you can find a pair right here, right, and start with the pair, I would go there first to save us some time. Okay, so what's a pair of numbers that equals 64? 8 and 8, right? We could always do 2 times 32 and break it all the way down, but if we get our pair first, we save a little bit of time. Okay, if you remember, pairs go outside and I goes outside. So the square root of -64 is 8i. Okay, just like the square root of 64 is 8, and the negative gives me the I. Okay, so that's my answer. If there's no leftovers, you don't even need the square root sign. Okay, you don't even have to put it there in your problem. So let's do another one like that. Y'all understand? Y'all have any questions? Okay. Okay, this one we're going to do -2 outside, square root of -100 inside. So what's the first thing we need to pop out? When you see a negative, all right, I'm going to actually skip this step right here and just go straight to I. Okay, I times 100. All right, I'm just going to get us there faster. Okay, and 100, is that a square number? All right, 10 and 10. Thank you. Thank you. Is that you, Bree? Good job. All right, 10 and 10. Okay, again, you could do 2 times 50 and then break down 50. But if you can get the pair right here, we don't have to go through so much work. Okay, so 10 and 10, that's a pair. I goes outside. This -2 was already outside, so it'll be -2 times 10 times I. Okay, remember, if there's more than one number outside or inside, then multiply them together. Okay, so this will be what? -20I. Good, thank you, Jessica. Right, on both of those, we didn't have anything left over, so everything came outside. There was no inside. Okay, I want you to do this one on your own, okay? I'm going to do 6 radical -121. And remember, I told you that if you want to find the factors, like maybe it's a big number like this, if you don't know the factors, you can go to your calculator, go to y equals, and do 121 divided by x. Okay, and then if you look at again, it's 121 divided by x. Then if you look at the table, it will tell you the factors. Okay, so y'all break this one down. I'm going to play some Christmas music for us.